What up? It's your boy. How you doing? It's me, Risa Gaming. Hope you're having a good hope you're having a good day. You're all here hanging out. Let's just cut to the game. Right. So, I basically told everyone on Pursuers On to stop building the oxygen machine that I had planned, because I think I could do better. So they're just going to relax here at the moment, enjoy the atmosphere. And what we're going to do, or the lack of atmosphere, because they're not going to have an oxygen machine, they'll be fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Renovations, the Flipped Asteroid, and before this reactivates, we're going to build a Escher fountain here. So we're just going to get the dupes to come up in their exosuits, disassemble everything. Now that this area is nice and cool, we'll sweep up all of this sulfur, dump it somewhere, and we'll actually do something on the Flipped Asteroid for a change. Because I want to make sure that we don't waste any of the sulfur, because our Sweetles are starving at the moment, and I feel bad. So we're going to disassemble all of that stuff. We're going to sweep this. In fact, just deconstruct everything on this level. That's fine. That was the dig command. Unfortunately, it's the start of the day, which means that the game music isn't going to play for a bit. So I'm going to resume the lo-fi music for a little bit. There you go. So we'll get to see everyone come out in their suits. Hopefully, I haven't forgotten anything important. Ladder 2, probably not. Well, we'll deconstruct this one. I'm not sure what's going to end up happening with the ladder. Yeah, let's speed to it. Everyone gets to come up through here. We do still have a load of hot gas down here that I should tile in at some point. I'll probably do that today as well. Gustman is very happy to be here. Oh my god, look at how slow they're going. They are sparkle streaking, so they get +8 athletics, and they are still going at a snail's pace. But they're going just fast enough that I'm allowing them to work on this. Yeah, deconstruct all of this. So I want to do this with as few tiles as possible. Obviously, we want all of the sulfur to come from this. So what I basically want to happen is I want liquid to flow through 2 gas tiles and then end up down here. So long as we maintain the vacuum, things shouldn't get too complicated here. But we'll want to sweep all the material as well. So set this to sweep only. All 9. And then we'll get these guys to sweep everything up here as well. We don't have anywhere to store liquid sulfur. It's literally just grams. I'm just gonna get you to dump the liquid here. That's fine. In fact, you know what? Build one a bit closer to the actual thing. Doesn't need to be this far. That should do. So yeah, deconstruct this. Yeah, you can build that out of sandstone. That's all good. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I've had a pretty good day. Just been back at the office. It's been nice. Eating too much food. Everyone decided to do a big breakfast order, and I forgot that we were doing the big breakfast order today. So I actually bought lunch from the petrol station on the way in, and so I had a lot of food that wasn't going to last very well. So yeah, right. Sweep only. Priority 9. We'll put any metal up here as well. Liquid metal. It's fine. Can you just remind us? You know, I think I missed in the intro. I actually said it, Neo. Stop trolling me. Should we hit the bell button? Yes, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord, spam all the commands. You know the commands. Whatever. We're just having fun. Right, let's see. So this is all vacuum. Let's remove this. That's obsidian, so this shouldn't actually exchange any heat so long as we don't get any gas in here. I know you like the content, Neo. You're currently subscribed. You're the one remaining subscriber, which is fine. I very much appreciate the patronage. As we go through the list of things that I'm paying off for the stream, we're slowly getting there. But obviously that's not why I do it. I stream because I enjoy having fun and playing video games. And to be honest, this is just a big excuse for me to actually dedicate some time to play video games every week, now that I'm an adult and super busy. So sweep this up as well, and then we'll start building. Let's see, so this is going to fall down here. These are going to be the 2 gas tiles, so we'll put another insulated tile there. I can't put any over here. That's fine. What a gun. You know, actually, that makes sense. That's what the beam that Whiskers is firing out of their mouth is. It's a water gun. Who's got unreachable food? You are trapped. Right, let's see. Ooh, that is a pickle. How did this happen? I think the dig was set to a higher command in the build. Let's set this to an emergency. How are you going to get out of here? Let's see, igneous rock. We do have igneous rock down here, so you should start building this right away. That's good. Don't dump the sulfur to space. You need 2 blobs. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to actually trap the okay. Stop sweeping this for now. We need to trap the gases. So we do need a blob of sulfur here, and we need a blob of sulfur here. Okay, so let's put the blob of sulfur here first. Good reminder. Right, yeah, so that can get built there. Let's stop Leonardo da Vinci from suffocating and drowning first. And then let's make this all priority 9. Because you guys aren't really going to do anything else while I'm looking at the other asteroids, so you may as well just do this. It's fine. There you go, now you can escape. There is oxygen up there. I just love how their farts just displace all of the water. It's very, very practical. But yeah, if you do want me to play the intro music, my playlist during the game, there is a command for that. Just as a reminder, in case anyone forgot. Although, the music has stopped playing now. Let's start playing again. If you don't micro just right, it'll spill onto that obsidian and evaporate. Yes, right, okay. So instead of doing that, sweep this up, and then we'll build the insulated tile here first, and then we'll do that. Right. I don't need to micromanage this anymore, so we can go back to micromanaging this. It is currently dinner time, which is why no one's doing anything. What do you guys have to eat? You have a large stockpile of gristleberry that you're still eating. You're getting a fair amount of roast grubfruit nuts. Where are you getting those from? I guess they're just wild roast grubfruit nuts. That's fine. You're all hanging out, playing video games. Makes sense. Still a load of critters in here as well. 5 squared. You can continue to get ranching. That's fine. We do need another rancher. Aristotle, I guess we could have improved building. Makes sense. I'm really glad this steam turbine has had absolutely 0 problems since I got it working, because this is the only water source in this asteroid. Well, apart from this, but we're extracting that water on the other asteroid. In fact, what is happening at the moment with this? Let's just have a quick look. Let's put mud on the list of resources, because I want to see where that's going. I presume that's in... Is that in organic? Yes. So we have 28 tons of mud now on this asteroid. And that's because the grubs have been producing it. So what I should probably actually do, now that I think about it, is go back here. What we should do is we should send excess mud back to the flipped asteroid. I'll get to your comment in a minute. Yeah, so put mud in there, send it back to the flipped asteroid. And then what I could do is I could just dump the mud in the steam vent room. And put it on like a conveyor belt and then have it evaporate into more water. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Or maybe put it into this one instead. I mean, we're not siphoning any extra water out of this. In fairness, we just have a large amount of dupe labor at the moment, so maybe we'll just set up some sludge presses here for now rather than trying to overload this. But that is a project to do in future. Right, so let's have a quick click. Put these down here. Let's make plastic tiles down here. I haven't heard this song before. This is a new song on the playlist. But yeah, we have some inlets blocked because we want to absorb as much heat, or we want to get as much power out of the heat as possible. And ordinarily, sucking in the full mass flow rate of 2 kilograms per second into a steam turbine with the 500 degree steam. This generates max power at 200 degrees C. So all the extra heat, the extra 300 degrees of heat is wasted. So by blocking, by blocking some of these vents, this song is a bit loud actually. Give me a sec. Right, there we go. So by blocking some of these inlets, what we're doing is we're reducing the mass flow through the steam turbine. So even though it's hot, more of the heat energy is being converted to power because there's less throughput of heat energy. And it's not perfect, but this is the max that you can... This is the like the minimum flow rate you can get through the steam turbine where it works correctly and you get the max power output. So about 120 degrees of steam heat is wasted doing this instead of 300. So that's why it looks like this. Right, why are you scolding? Oh, you're by the gold volcano. Okay. Wow, have we really got really hot oxygen over here? I need to do so. I need to tame this sooner rather than later, and I need to actually melt this pod. I don't want to keep this pod here. You're fine. But yeah, let's actually build some sludge presses down here. And because the dupes aren't doing anything at the moment most of the time, we can get them to just do this as like a hobby. And it's not like I have anything else to do in these rooms. So let's make these. Yeah, that's enough of the playlist for today. Recreational mud pressing. Exactly. And I guess we'll just put a large a metal block in here. That's fine. Make that out of lead. That is okay. And then that wire can come like this. And then all the mud will come from here. So what I should do is I should set up a conveyor rail for that. So let's just put that over here. No, not over here, the other one. This one. I should probably have done this a while ago. So conveyor loader goes there. Temperature is low, so this is all fine. This can just hook into this. I don't really mind how. Not an industrial building, so you can actually make it a recreation room. Oh, really? Yeah, that's true. That's interesting. I mean, I don't really care about that. I will put the crown molding in here, though. But this... Oh, no, wait. I don't want to put the crown molding in here. We're going to have an auto sweeper. Because at the very least, we're going to auto sweep the mud into here. So let's see. Can I fit... Yeah, that should work. That should just about have enough range. And then... Let's see. Automation wire. Yes, I'm actually doing something that's not on the Metallic Asteroid for a change. Today is going to be the flipped renovation stuff, because it needs doing before that Sulfur Geyser reactivates. Yes, that conveyor can come down here. At the moment, we're just going to load it with mud, but we'll probably load it with other stuff in future. And eventually, we will just boil this mud so the dupes don't have to work on it. But dupe labor is cheap at the moment, so I'm not worried about this. And to be honest, it's nice to fill up another one of these rooms, because we have all this space that we're not actually using at the moment. Let's do that this way. What I'll do is I'll actually make this priority... I'll make all of this priority 8. And then get them to build that one first. Then we'll build a bridge here. And then that can come down here. We have so much copper on this map. It's great. Right, so build all of that, please. We do have all of the required skills to do this, so that is fine. Just installed an NVMe drive on your laptop. I literally don't know what that is. Feels bad. Feels bad that I don't know what it is. Let's make this next. Fast storage. Ooh. And then while they're doing that, we can have a look at this as well. So we can just remove this and put a new obsidian tile here. That should be fine. We have about 1.5 kilograms of sulfur here, so that should be enough to make these blobs. It's 1 terabyte capacity, faster than SSD. Nice, nice. Do you reckon they're going to start putting that in computers in general, or is that quite a niche thing? Yeah, these guys are very fast at building things. So, no worries at all about these dudes. You're not suffocating. Who's suffocating? Probably just someone building stuff down here. You're fine. At this point, let's actually dig through this algae. So, how is our attempt at getting rid of the germs here doing? It's actually gone pretty well, because this part of the biome is cooled below the slime lung temperature. So I guess what we've actually done, instead of heating it up, is we're cooling it with all this salt water. So that's not bad. Obviously, this bit hasn't cooled. We'll think about that in a minute. Daniel is having a happy farting moment. Right, let's see. So this can be mud. Just mud, please. What else have we dumped over here? So we've dumped large amount of dirt, large amount of lead, large amount of grubfruit seeds. The mud is coming through now. That's good. So you're getting there. We're building all of this. We do need to send the water somewhere as well. Now, this is going to be cold water coming out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to disconnect this entirely, and I'm going to feed all the cold stuff just with the mud. That's the plan, because this pipe is no longer working for water. I don't want it to work for water anymore. So we'll just send... I'm going to leave this here for now, just in case we need it. It's complicated to untangle, but I'm going to remove the rest of this. I can go there. Because we used to run the water through here. We used to use it to help cool the natural gas room. But this water is all too hot now. And all the water from the other asteroid is too hot now. We just want cool water for this. So it'd be nice to grow the bristle blossoms again. What's the gas situation over here? Oxygen pressure is getting very low now. We are actually kind of succeeding at pumping the gas out of this asteroid. Only main issue is that polluted ice keeps melting every now and then. But we've kept this side of the asteroid quite cold. I should also just make this pipe insulated. I never insulated this pipe, and that's always annoyed me. Like, we don't need to leach that heat into the environment. We can build this now. I just didn't bother for ages. Right, that goes there. Polluted water. Where are we sending the polluted water? So we built a load of hydroponic farms, and we never actually filled them. So we have thimbleweed seeds now. So let's plant those in here. And we're just gonna rapidly multiply thimbleweeds. Just get a little bit of extra reed fiber, because we just want to get rid of this polluted water. And to be honest, I want to get rid of all the polluted water on the map. We don't need it anymore, so I'm just going to convert it into reed fiber. Let's see. This loop, we removed all of the regular water from that. So that's fine. Temperature? Let's see. It is 23 degrees. So it's just about warm enough. Let's see what the pipe is doing. So it's a little bit colder in the pipe because it's been sat there for ages. Let's see. Well, maybe we can put some hot stuff in there to start with. Do we even have any hot stuff in this asteroid? Probably not. Yeah, let's build these tiles. We can actually just push... Actually, hold on. We're going to get a load of magma coming up through here, aren't we? Let's build... Let's build these ones first. I definitely don't want to do this absent-mindedly, otherwise we're going to fill this whole bit with magma. But we do need to actually do that today. It's not optional. Right, conveyor line is built. You can't get in here. You can get in here. You just haven't. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Speed to it again, that's fine. Wait, where are you going? Oh, right, that's fine. Slightly hazardous digging, but it's alright. Hey Leofar, how you doing? We've kind of inadvertently cooled down the slime biome, so we can just dig through here pretty freely now. So let's let the gases flow. Then we can dig over here as well and let this oxygen out. Dig this too. It's fine. Don't dig this one. We resort to using fart as turbine gas. That's always been like that. We've used... everything in this asteroid has the natural gas instead of hydrogen. And it's not more efficient, it was just funny. But this has been around for ages. But what we have done... We're kind of renovating this asteroid a little bit today, doing some improvements. But what we have done today is we've put in an auto sweeper and a conveyor loader here. We're delivering all the excess mud from the other planet to this asteroid. Because what I realized is we don't actually need that much water on this asteroid. So this water isn't actually going anywhere at the moment. And we don't really want to teleport it back to the other asteroid. So what I'm doing instead is I'm teleporting the mud. Why not use doors to regulate steam vent instead of tiles? I don't know. It doesn't really make any difference. This works. This has worked fine. I haven't seen the door related thing, but yeah, you just have doors up here and then you control them with automation. That's probably fine, but like, I haven't needed it. Where are you going? You're chasing like a single fart, aren't you? Yeah, dig all of that stuff first. Let's see. Yeah, you should dig all of this stuff first. And eventually we'll dig this. Yeah, today I'm focusing on this asteroid. Let's see. So we built an insulated tile there. You're fleeing. Why are you fleeing? You're fleeing from the poke shell over here. That's not good. You're not actually fleeing though. It's not really getting in the way. I still don't know why we have these poke shells. Well, I do know why we have these poke shells here, so they're not annoying the dupes on the other parts of the asteroid, but I don't know why here specifically. I think it's just because we had an automated dispenser here automatically for the eggs. Oh well. But yeah, we're not focusing on that asteroid today. We're somewhere else. We're over here, where our new dupes are trying their best to use the suits and not quite managing. But we're going to let them try anyways, because it amuses me. But yeah, we're building a sludge press room down here. My eventual plan is to send all of the mud somewhere and just boil it. But the dupes here are usually available to sludge press. So we'll just let them do that forever. Over here. And then if we ever run out of dupe labor, we can put it in a boiler. But I don't think we're going to. And then we can actually feed the bristle blossoms again. So that'll be nice. We'll get some extra food. And we could do some other stuff with all the excess water from that, because that'll be relatively cold water. So we could use it for other things. So the only ingredients we're lacking mushrooms for the juicer. We'll have to make those once we get the puffed branches up and we have a renewable slime source. Marie Curie is sitting next to a pool of nuclear waste. We've accumulated 13.2 kilograms of nuclear waste now from her. Nice. Don't ask where it comes from. Yeah, this pipe can all be deconstructed. I'm looking forward to getting all this stuff to work. Because this stuff has been inactive for ages, and it's nice actually having stuff work in the base instead of being forgotten about because I don't want to multitask too much. But it's fine. I'm trying not to multitask too much so that I don't keep making silly mistakes. Now, I want to build this tile here, but the magma is all going to push up. So what I need to do is I need to get someone to build that really quickly. We don't have any obsidian immediately to hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them to deliver the obsidian here. And then we'll interrupt them when they're delivering it. And then we'll build it once it's already there. So they build it really quickly. Because I do not want all this magma coming up here and being a nuisance. But I think some magma is going to come up. Right, there you go. So now, build that instead. Your construction skill is probably quite high. It's not very high. It'll do, hopefully. Let's see how you do with this. Really? You're just buggering off after delivering that much? You literally have the whole pile there. Albert, are you a better builder? Marginally. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah, this is going to be the last awkward tile. After this, we can just push the magma out by doing the diagonal stuff, and we should have enough space. And if any magma comes in here, we can... If a single tile of magma comes in here, we can delete that pretty easily. There you go. Let's see how quickly the magma rushes up through here. We might be in luck. No. Okay, well, we can at least delete that. That's fine. So now we can just make some obsidian tiles. And delete that magma. That's fine. Anything else over here at the moment? Yeah, they're still doing some of this stuff. That's fine. We made a little puffed statue. That's pretty cool. We do need a wire up here. That is true. Giovanni is already sludge pressing. It's nice to see. That one tile of sulfur gas in the magma has been triggering you for a while. Yeah, well, we're not going to fix that anytime soon. You're suffocating now. You'll be all right. There is oxygen here. You're just doing this all without seats, which is not exactly what I envisioned, but like, so long as you don't actually die, it's not a problem. There is a little bit of polluted oxygen for you guys to breathe after all. There's not an easy way of making it disappear, just like hating that tile. Yeah, I mean, what we'd have to do is we'd have to climb into the magma biome and do something about it. Nuclear magma. So delete that, and then we can expand the rest of this out. This is my main goal for today, is to just make sure that this Escher fountain works properly. But other than that, if we do get any time, we'll try and make a proper oxygen machine on the Metallic Asteroid. That is not a electrolyzer. We're gonna do it without electrolyzers on that one planet because I want to try and make a good sublimation station room to use on other runs because I've not really thought about that before. Now, we have 2 tons of sulfur gas in here and 80 kilograms of steam. I think I'm pretty alright with just deleting all of that. We do have a load of very hot rock over here, though. I might touch this layer, I might not. This tile looks like a painting of a star in a toxic sky. How poetic. It would be nice to send this tube up here, but the issue is if we send a tube up here and anything goes wrong with the heat transfer, odds are it's going to melt. So I don't really want to make anything out of materials that melt here. I mean, the funny thing is, this is like the vacuum of space. So I could even just actually... We have a wire up here already. I could literally just put a transit tube up here in space, and that would help with things. And I think I might do that, because it's actually quite a long distance. And we have the labor and time to do this. So, why not? Make a tube in space. And then eventually we'll connect it up once we stop doing stuff over here, but I mean... Actually, yeah. Feel fine. Let you get on with that. I also find it quite amusing just putting a tube running along the top of the flipped asteroid. And then the exit will... I guess we'll just put the exit over here. Put it here. Then like that. Then dig this. Then power-wise, that can just hook into the bottom here. Why have I made this wire lead? I mean, I think this is fine. We shouldn't be getting any heat coming up. Yeah, I mean, we would if we got like steam or sulfur gas coming through here again. This can't be comfortable for dupes. We have a lot of steel now. Let's just use the tungsten for now. And you know what? I'm going to make this all tungsten wire as well. I think it just makes sense. We're going to sweep this up. This can't be comfortable for dupes. Can you imagine being squeezed into this wavy tube network? Yeah, we'll watch them do it. Oh. I've got something catching on the back of my throat. Do you ever get that? Being good, I haven't started the night drinking Pepsi. Right, where is everyone? What are you up to? You all asleep? No, you're actually just doing stuff down here. Well, that's fair enough. We don't have any Primo Garbo over here, do we? No, we don't. That's fine. Right. Yeah, you guys can build all of this. Looks like the magma has just cooled. That's fine. I'm happy with that outcome. Right, so then we can sweep this up here. Clearing room full. Yes. Attack, guys. So we'll sweep that first so that the sulfur doesn't evaporate. We need to make sure the whole time while we're doing this that none of the sulfur evaporates. This can copy and paste over here. At the moment, you're mostly just zapping the Drakos. Gotta love it. It feels nice being back here, even if it's just for one stream. We've actually accumulated a fair amount of steel. It's not bad. You know what? Take some aluminium. That's fine. You're not actually going to suffocate. You're going to be fine. Also, we can dig through here now. Let's do that. Let's dig through one level higher. Just will help me feel a bit better. There we go. So we'll get all the off-gassing from this. That will help. A with the oxygen situation down here, and B with the temperature exchange. Because we do want to cool this all down and decontaminate it. Right, how's it going over here? Well, you're building the tube. That's a start. Using the sludge presses, you're not quite completing the animation. It's okay. Water is going through here. That's fine. Oh, I see. The task was being interrupted because the water's filling up. We can continue to grow more bristle blossoms down here. I could set up another farm in here. I'd rather you guys get this stuff done first. So why is that out of power? Oh, it's just not connected yet. Okay, whatever. Let's build this here as well. I'm going to build this one out of tungsten just to make sure it doesn't evaporate. Can you guys actually sweep this? Did I literally just not put a drop in here? I'm sure I did. Long commutes. Yeah, that makes sense. Plastic. We have 40 tons of plastic. Good grief. It's pretty good. Well, at this point, I should probably replace all of this with plastic. There's no point not doing that, because this area is going to stay cold. Similarly, I mean, that doesn't need to be plastic. What I should do is actually make that as plastic tiles. We plastic tiled the whole base, haven't we? Yeah. You want to know how much you've got? How much have you got, silly device? Let's see. Let's just, this doesn't need to be high priority at all, but let's just plastic this as well. And we can plastic this. We can dig this up. You got 510 tons on main. Fair enough. Is there anywhere else that you guys actually go frequently? Let's see. Not frequently. You do run across here a lot. You know what? This doesn't have to be completely insulated. I think we can stretch to plastic tiles for this. Realistically, we're not going to be using this too much anyways. This is kind of a meme. But yeah, build all of that stuff first. Drecos required. Yep. We didn't murder all of our regular Drecos, so there they are. What about the other ranches? How are they doing? 6 and 6, so we need a couple in both. It's fine. Go. And then what about Pastulazon? How is the Dreco program in Pastulazon going? Okay, so we've got a ranch full of those guys. We're still incubating them over here. I think we can stop doing that now. So yeah, just cancel that. We don't need to use these anymore. We have a load of poke shell malts in here. That's interesting. Let's see. So the Dreco eggs should be getting dumped in here. I think they will be, but they haven't actually laid any eggs yet by the looks of it. And our regular Dreco has disappeared. There's that. Well, we'll end up with regular Drecos eventually anyways, but I guess we are getting some plastic in. I'll think about that later. Soggy feet and the malts? Yes, you're right. I have now realized what you meant. Shut up. Look at the little babies. Yeah, build the tube first. I think I want to make sure that someone has got supplying as a better interest than building. Yeah, Marie, you can focus on supplying. We need at least one person who focuses on supplying and storing things so that we can get storing done at the same time as building everything. Yeah, see, there you go, you took that now. So now let's put our sulfur blob here. We've got 20 cycles to do this. Yeah, go ahead and build that. We do not have very much obsidian. We used all of the obsidian we dug out earlier to build all of this. But we'll figure something out. We can remove that. That's okay. We'll need to take all of the lead out of here as well. And yeah, I can just push the whole bottom down here, which is what I should do. Right, this can be liquid sulfur. So dump a little blob here. Oh yes, your question about the settings. You can't find a decimal point setting. So let's go find an egg. I'm gonna find an egg, probably in here. Yeah, I literally don't know where that comes from. Having a decimal point there. Is it perhaps a localization thing? Also, look, the thimble reeds grew. I'm going to deconstruct that for now, and we're going to put a farm station in here. We may as well fertilize these and get even more thimble reeds. You know, why not? And we'll slowly... Actually, we're consuming this real quick. That's good. We can start pumping that from elsewhere as well. Like this whole pool down here. We can grab that. Stuff here. We just want to feed all the polluted water in this asteroid to these thimble reeds. I could dump it in here, but the steam pressure in here is high enough. Just don't want to even have to think about reed fiber. Right. Sulfur. We dumped all the sulfur here, that's fine. Some of it solidified. That's not ideal. Oh, it touched this obsidian. Right, okay. That will mop up all of it. Not if I'm quick. We need a little bit. Bollocks. Okay. I have slightly failed at that task. Let's try again and actually watch this. It's the usual case of me forgetting to watch this like a hawk. Someone come in here. Wait, why did you make it out of sandstone? Well, that was a waste of sandstone. Marie, where are you? You're here. Okay. Well, at least this is all getting built. That's charged now, that's good. Right, let's watch. I just dumped it all immediately. Ah, okay. There's some sulfur. So what's going to happen is we're going to put the tile here. We're going to have the 2 pockets of gas here. So I need to mop. Which tile do you want me to mop? Which one? This one. Under the dupe. Yeah, okay. Well, if I yellow alert it, we Daniel, so it won't happen quickly. Perhaps if I BB there. Yeah. I don't know any way to get them to do it. Yeah, it's solidified now. There's just no way to get them to mop it fast enough. Here's the problem with doing this. Oh, now you're grabbing all that sulfur and you're going to go take that back up, which is not what I want you to do. Yeah, don't put the sulfur in here anymore. Let's see. So, sulfur. Turns into a liquid at 115. Turns into a gas at 337. So if I dump the sulfur in here, it should turn into a liquid, right? And then we can redo it. So let's build that. Restrict doors, reset priorities at 1 dupe to stop current command. How do you reset priorities? Is there a button to reset priorities? And I need to put doors wherever I'm going to restrict the micro to, so there's no way to do it fast enough. Oh, I had a door here. Oh, I could have done it. Whatever. We'll go deliver the sulfur somewhere hot and remelt it. And then you can remake this out of obsidian. Rip that sandstone, by the way. That's probably going to melt. In any case, that sulfur is going to stay there. So we can remove this, put the tile here. Right, let's build that there. Hey, Atrocity, is that how you pronounce that? Welcome to the stream. You're trying to figure out how to launch a rocket. Okay, so we've done some rockets. We haven't done a huge amount of rockets on this playthrough, but we do have a carbon dioxide rocket and a sugar rocket. So neither of those go very fast. Neither of them go very far. They have quite a slow range, a small range. But the carbon dioxide rocket just runs off carbon dioxide. You can get that from your dupes exhaling. You can get it from running natural gas powered plants. You can get it from coal plants. The best source of carbon dioxide is wood burners. Just have a pit full of wood burners and produce enough carbon dioxide to fill a carbon dioxide rocket, and then you can fuel it. What I'm doing here is very silly, but it's the only option we had at the time because we used all the coal and we didn't have any trees. So we literally made some petroleum and fed it to a petroleum generator to generate a large amount of CO2. And instead of running the rocket off the petroleum, we ran it off the CO2 from the generator. You know, because that makes sense. But yeah, if we go back here, the rocket is currently over here. And what we've got is we've literally just got the rocket here. We have a battery module and 2 solar panels. That can provide up to like 120 watts. And I've got like an artifact transport module here. That is currently not full of anything. And then the rocket, which is currently called Missing. Well, the capsule is called Missing. So I forgot to clean this out. Should not normally be full of polluted water. Someone threw up in here. But what we do is we have a wall toilet on this side, a ladder bed over here, and then we put some tiles here, and then the dupe can climb up the ladder bed, go up here, use a machine that will fit in here. I like to put the orbital data station in here so they can get orbital data. And then what I do as well is I have a conveyor loader that you can fill with whatever you want. It could be foods, it could be anything else. Have the chute dump the stuff here, or anywhere really, but this is where I could fit it. And I have a mess table here as well, so it dumps the food on them. And good foods for rockets are berry sludge, because it doesn't go off. Grub fruit preserve is not bad, because it takes like 40 cycles to go off or something. So that's pretty good. Or you can just dump a load of paku eggs in there and just have a load of flopping paku, and then you can eat them whenever you want. But I would recommend berry sludge. It's probably the best food for this. And we have an oxygen diffuser in here at the moment because we still have loads of algae left. But eventually you'll want to fill this with... You want to put some oxalite in here. You can just load the oxalite in here via the chute, drop it here by the mess table, and it will keep filling up the cabin with oxygen. So that's how I like to do rockets in general, except without the vomit. But whatever. Let's see. Unreachable food 9. What is going on? What is the situation here? Are you guys daft? Oh no, you've literally run out of food. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we haven't been growing food here. We have just been importing food from the other asteroid because we produce so much of it over here. Just load up a rocket full of barbecue. We can put it all in a freezer for now. I'm a bit surprised that, oh yeah. They literally just run out the food from the freezer. That's fine. Right, let's just fill this with barbecue for now. We have 3 million calories of it here. Yeah, load that up with barbecue. We'll send it over. They'll put it in the, thing right away. Food should all land here. Payload opener is here. What I should actually do is put a conveyor in here to sort that out. And also, I need to build this ladder. Let me build that. I need to make it so that we auto sweep the food from over here and send it to the kitchen. So let's put that in as well. I guess we'll do one thing here today. Then that conveyor can come down here. We'll just bridge all of this stuff, I guess. But yeah, I hope that answered your questions about the rocket. I don't tend to do too much rocket stuff, but that's how I like to do it. So, let's see. Conveyors. Let us go like this. You guys should build all of this pretty quickly. And then this rail can go up here. And I will just send that directly onto the food line. This should pick up food. This is just phosphorite. This can be edibles. And then the edibles will get sent to the kitchen. Okay, that's good. Have oxalate bin on the bottom floor, and that way it will off-gas the CO2 pockets, and you won't have to worry about filtering it out. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, so we could probably rearrange the rocket cabin so that the mess table and stuff is down here, and then the chute is down here, and then oh, then I guess you don't even need the gas pump if that is filtering it out. We'll have to try that once we get some oxalite going. Because then that gives us a lot of extra space in that rocket for other stuff. Right, so storage bin. You still need to build that. That, priority 9, that is. So what we're trying to do with this is we're trying to have 2 pockets of gas here. But we need to stick a blob of sulfur here first. So, build a bottle emptier out of... I guess sandstone is fine now. We're not going to dump any other heat in here. Sweep all of this up. Except the sulfur. Don't do that. Let's speed up again. Oh god, someone's starving over here. Right, okay, look. You're gonna starve. And just start digging this out. You should definitely be launching food over, right? There needs to be a yellow alert. It would be kind of awkward if someone starved over here because they didn't actually set up a farm. We had a farm over here, but we stopped pumping stuff over here. Yeah, come dig this all up. There's loads of buried things as well. You might find some swamp shard in here. You could probably eat some paku as well. Yeah, like, go and attack the... How many deads have I got? I haven't got any deads. I don't really want to have any deads. I haven't had anyone die in, like, a year. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen today. Let's eat the slugs. We don't need to eat we don't need to keep the slugs anymore. The last tile he dug made them trapped? Wait, really? No, they can still get in here. They've been building all that stuff. Okay, we got 2 people starving now. Looks like everyone's starving. Yeah. Interesting. Right, how is the payload situation going? Right, this is full of barbecue. Okay. Yeah, so that's launching barbecue now. That's good. Death is reload time? No! We're not gonna die. That's all it comes down to, really. We're just not gonna die. It's that easy. Once we get the barbecue shipped over, this won't be a problem. Like, we'll make a proper farm here later. Like, eventually we'll have the Drekos to eat over here as well. There'll be enough food. We could have kept this running. I just didn't really want to because the dupes had lots of labor to do over here and it was really far away. That's enough barbecue. Wait, we sent all the barbecue. That's fine. We'll get more over here. We just sent 3. We have... Hold on. We have a payload. We have a payload containing 3 million calories of barbecue up here. Like, that's ridiculous. Evolve dense puff if you don't care. I care about the puffs. We have time. These are going to get there in like 5 seconds. Let's watch the payloads launch. Or payloads land. Yeah, here we go. So let's yellow priority this. Then you guys can get this finished as well so that the food automatically gets shipped to the freezer. We'll need to do that too. Yeah, here's all the barbecue. Don't eat the barbecue. It's canned barbecue. Folk shells are looking for their revenge. Being mistreated. There you go. Opens again. Then this will be edibles only. Yeah, there we go. So now we have like 400,000 calories of barbecue over here. The thing about barbecue is... the thing about foods in general... This isn't right. What's happened here? Right, that is correct. You can deconstruct this. But once you build these conveyor rails, the barbecue will start flowing. And then we should be good. God. Barbecue is so calorie dense. I mean, I guess it makes sense that 360 kilograms of barbecue contains about 3 million calories. I know it's not moving. It will move. See, here it is. Barbecue in motion. Yeah, we only want edibles going on this line. That's fine. So now that will... in fact, this no longer needs to be yellow alert. Which makes Surf and Turf even more dense. Yes. So we'll watch this. Someone else is starving. That's not going to last very long, though. One fridge is 600,000 calories. Yes. There's no point in massively stockpiling food until you have a freezer where you can store it indefinitely, like we have here. So now the stuff is going. So this is the room where we'll have all the excess Dracos when we get them on this asteroid. So we'll murder them all in here, and then all the meat will get dropped off in here. But what I'll actually want to do is I want to deconstruct this and put some doors here so that this works properly. It's the room where the magic happens. And then the meat will get dropped in here, and our chef, who is Louis Gasteur, will cook the meat into barbecue, but it's actually just getting dumped in here. And then the barbecue gets dumped in here, and then the poke shells don't eat the barbecue, because that would be very silly. Lots of very angry poke shells. But the dupes never wander into this room, so it doesn't matter. This is just where we store all the poke shells. For later use. We will do something with poke shells at some point. But considering we want to turn polluted dirt into oxygen over here, I am not going to worry about that. Right. Food is sold. So we won't need to send any more barbecue over here for a while, so let's turn this off again. And the food will rapidly accumulate here again. Galileo as a pilot and Louis as a food guy. That does make sense. Very astute. Right, what's the situation over here? So, we built the bottle emptier. Let's fill this with the sulfur. Put the sulfur in here. And hopefully, I mean, obviously, solid sulfur isn't very conductive, so it'll take a while to heat up. But it should melt eventually. But it looks like we actually had some extra sulfur over here, so that's good. So there's enough heat in here to melt the sulfur, and then it should just pour out onto the floor, and then we can sweep it up, and then we can dump it back in the room. So that's fine. Thimble reed appears to be growing. Might as well extend this. We're gonna have so much extra thimble reed at the end of this. Got another 18 cycles on that. That should be fine. We're not gonna hit that by the end of the day, I don't think, or the end of the stream. I'm gonna stream until... well, Sarah's at her little event, to be honest, so I might stream a bit later than usual, or a bit longer than usual. We'll see. Right. Where is the rest of the sulfur? Yeah, looks like you've stored all of that now. Well, you've stored enough of it. That's fine. Actually, you know what? Just come bring it all over. It's like Bar is the only one currently doing this. You gotta hand it to me, I progress fast. Are you sure? It feels like I've been taking ages. I mean, I guess we've been on this run for a while, but it feels like we've been on a metallic asteroid for absolutely ages. And it is easier now that we can just payload launch stuff everywhere. That certainly helps cover a few holes. But, I feel like it's been kind of slow recently. And I'm looking forward to, getting the oxygen machine and the exosuits working on the metallic asteroid, and then things will go even faster. Okay. Yeah, that's all the sulfur now. That's good. So you can just dump that down there. That's heating up at the same rate. No one's going to take that anywhere. Got idle dupes. What are you all up to? Oh, literally nothing. You have no errands here anymore. You've done all the digging. That's pretty impressive. Now what? Now what do you do? I mean, for now, you're going to build a gym. Just so that you're doing something while I'm thinking of other things for you to do. So... probably do. And then for now, we're just going to hook these up. Let's just build a jumbo battery here. And then you can power the recreation machine. That seems worthwhile. And then, actually, what we'll do is we'll make 2 different batteries. We'll have this one power the arcade cabinet. I'll get rid of this all eventually. But we also want something that's not hooked up to the... hooked up to this, so... you want a lamp, so they'll run it after this fills up. So, let's try something clever here. Because I just want to see how this works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a power shutoff here. I think we need a smart battery for this to work. But I basically want to make it so they fill the battery up, then it powers a light until it decharges again. Squint's eyes. Yeah, no, that's fine. So there's a green signal when battery is less than charged until high threshold is reached. Yeah, so we'll hook that up here. We'll do the same here, I guess. This is just something I wanted to try. We also have literally setting for that. No, but but the point is, normally when you run wheels for a light, because there's no battery connected, they'll keep running indefinitely on the wheel. Whereas with the wheels, they'll have a setting where, like, if I go over to, let's say, this wheel, battery recharge threshold. Duplicates will be requested to operate this generator when the total charge of the connected batteries falls below 5%. So what will happen is, if I set this like 100, then they'll go on the wheel at any time to recharge it. But once it reaches 100, then they'll come off. What I want is for the dupes to run continuously on the wheels even after they filled up the battery, which I don't think you can do with the wheel automation. So we'll have the smart battery disconnect the power here when the battery is full and reconnect it when the battery is empty. And then we'll have a lamp over here to run while it's full. Does that make sense? So then what I'll do is I'll just, like, take it here. Because I might as well get some use out of the dupes running on these batteries as well as having them run on the gym. And to be honest, I just like to have an excuse to use the power shutoff. It's kind of rarely used. And it's interesting. So yeah, automation wire goes like that. That's all good. Right, that should work. So get to building this. Won't an automated lamp on the circuit do the trick? No, because they'll fill up the battery. I don't know, actually. It could do it. It will consume power over time. The thing is, I feel because they'll run on the wheel and that will generate power faster than it will consume it on the light, they'll eventually hit the max and stop running. So yeah, what we'll do as an experiment is we'll do one with the shutoff and one without. We'll see how it works. It's not like these dupes have anything better to do. Although, to be honest, we'll just wait for this sulfur to melt. That's fine. Let's see. I'll take some copper, that's fine. Yeah, we've got an experiment in Gymcraft. Which is about the exact opposite of what I do in real life. But they should all build this pretty quickly. And then I guess we don't need to put any doors in here. Yeah, you have some gold, that's okay. You'd also just make a circuit with lamp, go to a transformer for it to load a battery. Yeah, I mean, you're completely right, I could do that. But transformers suck, and I hate them. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Absolutely. Right, so this is working. So, let's see. That wire is finished, so this is charged. They'll fill this battery up. And then what you're saying is because the light isn't automated, they will all continue running on this to keep filling the battery. So let's see if that happens. No. So they hit 20,000, then they stop running. And then this slowly consumes the power, I imagine. Very slowly. Yeah. And then if I set this to 100 again... no, not that one. If I set these to 100... So now what's happening is the dupe is getting in the wheel. And then they're... Now they are doing it. That's interesting. Okay. So this does work without the shutoff. Now they've stopped. They kind of stop and start running a lot. What's happening is the battery... I'm not sure what's happening. So the battery is staying full. The dupe is continuing to run. They are stopping every now and then. What about these ones? Oh, you need to finish this wire. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this goes now. So now they're running this and filling up the battery. And what should happen is the circuit should disconnect when this fills up. Let's actually set it to 95. So it disconnects a bit before it overflows. And then they should just keep running continuously the whole time. Yeah. So now they've continued to run the whole time. And they don't stop ever. Whereas with this one, they stop and start periodically. until this reaches noticeably below 20 kilojoules. So does that make sense? So let's put the shut off back here, because that maximizes the amount of time they spend running if they haven't got anything better to do. And we'll let a couple of dupes just run around and do everything else. We don't need too many manual generators here. So we'll expect 3 idle dupes here. Right, anyways, now that's done, let's actually go and do something important over here. So, sulfur is over here. This is pretty close to melting. I don't believe you can make a sulfur temp shift plate. So this is the best that we're going to have available at the moment. But this will melt at 117, so we've got a little bit more time on that. Let's keep an eye on the gym, see what's going on. Yeah, so now you built the power shut off, so now you guys should run in here. What is actually the gas situation over here? So the deodorizers are working pretty well over here. Not too well on this lower level, but once we get the oxygen machine working, that'll work. We want dupes to do other errands. Those breaks are actually useful. Otherwise, once they start running, they won't stop until downtime. Yes, that is true. And that's why we have on our gyms over here, wherever our gym is, we have these timer sensors set up to every 24 seconds, so that they'll get interrupted every schedule break. So we can set those up as well. And then those connect to the manual generators to turn them off. So let's put one here as well. Some more automation. Yes. So, with the lamp, they're getting interrupted probably every 5 to 8 seconds, whereas with this, they're getting interrupted every 24 seconds. Put 2 lamps and it'll drain the power a bit faster. That's true. Just have more lamps up here. I kind of like this experiment of just having them side by side. So we'll automate this one here, and then we'll disconnect this one, and we'll just put in more lamps. But what we actually want is we want the power to drain a little less quickly. No, what we want is we want the power to drain a little less quickly, and then it will take them longer to have a break. But you do that with a floor lamp, I guess. Or a deodorizer, but that... Nah, I'm just going to automate everything. It's fine. We have loads of refined metal. Anyways, I'm not going to think too much more about this, because this is just so that I can think about this asteroid. Yeah, sulfur's getting there. What else have you got to do in the meantime? You do have the plastic tiles up here. You've been doing those pretty well. That's nice. Let's see. You are still running along these ones as well. These should definitely be plastic tiles at this point. So we build those. Those could be priority 5. It's so close. Gustman has earned a skill point. Let's pay attention to that. Oh, Gasman can finally get exosuit training. What a relief. Aristotle, you can get building levels 2 and 3, I think. Isn't the point of these to pass PO2? It was when we had water here. We don't have water here anymore, and we don't have the gas. So we can we can remove the deodorizers as well. To be honest, I'm not gonna bother. Right, so pumping polluted water as well. Let's see. Let's build mesh tiles here, and then we'll just sweep all of the water off the top here, and then we'll pump this afterwards once we've got rid of all the regular water. Still have regular water over here. That's annoying. Well, deconstruct that and build a regular tile here. Let's speed up again. But yeah, this playthrough has been faster than my usual playthroughs because we have been on speed 2 all along, which has been nice. But I still feel like there's runs where we've done much more early on. Like, I haven't streamed me getting to the Temporal Tear, but when I did that in the base game, what are you doing? Oh, you're down here. Wait, scalding over here? Nothing. That's been a very quick scalding. But yeah, when we did the Temporal Tower in the base game, we did that by cycle 660. So I think we're going a bit slower than we were in the base game. Okay, look. You silly dupes. Yeah, so now that's all gonna rejig over there, that's fine. Gonna leave that one tile there, I guess. So sweep up all that liquid, and then plumbing wise, just grab a liquid pump, put it here, and then we'll just send this all to the thimble reeds because I just want to get rid of it all. So up here, just run it along down here. This polluted water is fairly cold. I don't mind running it through the base. Like that. Then that can just feed back into here. That's fine. We have 13 tons of fertilizer that we made on this planet, so I'm not really worried about fertilizer. In fact, we can even make more if we want, but I'm not going to bother at the moment. Yeah, I will bother. We're dirt positive on this planet now that we're sludge pressing all this mud. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move all this polluted water out of the way, and then other polluted water. There's a fair bit over here. We'll get to that later. Right, sulfur is melted. Glorious liquid sulfur. So now let's sweep this. Who's idle? Aristotle. That's fine. And let's set this to... Oh. I built the wrong sensor. This needs to be a timer sensor. So, hammer, I guess you could build this. Go in game. There you go. They do look a little similar. Now you're all just like, oh boy, I can't wait to start running again. Let's face it, the dupes on this asteroid need the training. Right, so let's see. 24 green, 1 red. I'll do. I can run here again. Cool. And then you can actually have some recreation as well, which is always nice. Let's see. This is not an emergency. Let's make this priority 6. Then this could be liquid sulfur. If I yellow alert this sweep. Come here and sweep this up quickly. Let's keep a close eye on this. So, cancel these. This is now yellow alert. So Marie Curie, let's see what you do. What I should have done is I should have set it to sweep only and told her to store a very small amount. So let's do that. Sweep only. Yep, so now you're done. So take a very small blob of liquid sulfur, sweep this. Who's going to do that? I've learned the lesson. Think. Someone should be grabbing that. Right? Yeah, Isaac Tootin's on it. We want this one. You dropped it now. You probably have. You have. Well, that's mildly annoying. I guess take this one instead. So now Gustman is gonna go grab that. No, no. Okay, you know what, Gustman? No, literally, just like, where are you? You do not get to leave the door. Come back down. Someone else will do that. You are too slow. Isaac will do it. Right, so. Why do we have steam down here? You have stored hot igneous rock down here. Lots of it. That was bound to happen at some point. It was that lump of rock from earlier. Right, well... that's not ideal. I mean, there is lots of spare chill in that area, but that's not the point. Right, is there anything else super hot down here? No, I think it is just the igneous rock. But yeah, we're gonna get some shenanigans down here. It's not dealt with. Let's watch Isaac Tootin. Okay. I'm going to connect these two transit tubes once we're sure that we're not going to have anything else melt in here. And gasify. Until then, we will take the 2 separate dupes. You see, now we're watching Isaac on the wiggly tube, so... follow cam. Here you go. There you go. Very wiggly. Oh, you stopped mid-wiggle! How dare you? We just completed research. I didn't realize I was even researching anything. Right, let's watch this very carefully. Delivered 9.9 kilograms. It's tiled up. No. It just went. Because the problem was the bottle emptier was cold, so it transferred some of the heat over to the bottle emptier, and then tiled up. Oh my god, this is becoming way more fiddly and annoying than I thought it would be. Well, at least you're coming to slow the igneous rock again. Okay, so how do we solve that problem? Am I literally going to have to temporarily fill it with some hot gas? No. I just need to make this out of something that's not going to exchange heat. If I make this out of ceramic, that should work, shouldn't it? What do you think? We have more liquid sulfur in here anyways. We'll try it again in a minute. That's also getting warmer, so that should help. In fact, let's set this to like... Let's make tungsten again. Make more tungsten in here, get this room warmer. Sweep this. I guess for now it doesn't need to be yellow alert. So most of the heat is dissipated over here. That's fine. So we'll rebuild this out of ceramic. And then I need the two gases here. So what I'll do is I'll save it once we get the liquid blobs where we want to get them. And then we'll get the two gases in here. How are we going to do that? If I put like a lump of bleach stone and a lump of something else that off gases down here, that will work. A lump of bleach stone and a lump of slime. That will work. The issue being the sulfur is going to conduct heat to gas and cool. Actually, the only important liquid blob is this one. I guess we want this to stay a vacuum, but it doesn't matter. Build doors, unequipped suit for a few seconds. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Yeah, so this should stop the gas from going over here, provided it doesn't solidify. The gas the dupes breathe out will be cold. I think we will try that. But we may have to think of an alternative. Who knows? Right, Marie Curie is on this. Let's speed up again. We absolutely need to get this done today. Okay, you guys are currently eating dinner. That's fine. Also, what did we even research? We researched pressurized forging, a diamond machine we've never used. Okay. You can just go to exosuits. You've already got exosuits. It's pretty handy. I guess we'll continue giving you the research. Gustman, definitely heading towards exosuits. Rating for you. Research for you. You can have... You've not got very high morale at the moment. That will improve. I guess we continue the research. We may as well. Let's see. Nuclear stuff? Yeah, why not? You won't be able to leave the chamber, though. Yeah, let me have a think. We'll get this sulfur here first, and then we'll have a think. Let's just speed through it over the downtime. What are you guys even doing in your downtime anyways? Just eat and talk on the phone. Also, actually, let's actually watch downtime over here. Our power is getting sucked down way too quickly. I mean, one guy managed to finish a game. Yeah, we need more battery capacity for this to actually work. We can extend this down here, maybe. The dance party seems to be working better. Wait a minute, what? Oh my god! You actually got attacked by the poke shells. It actually happened. Okay. Yes. That is a thing that can happen. Right, so hammer is assigned one of these. Who's gonna go grab hammer? Is it degree sign? Yes, it is. Okay, you were right. The poke shells were a bad idea. Someone got attacked by the poke shells. Poor hammer. Well, the bio entry does say that hammer is a massive wimp, so I suppose that makes sense. Don't mind me just passing a dead body through the incapacitated dupe through the recreation room. Good grief. Okay, we're gonna have to get these poke shells out of here. Stop dumping the pinch rows in here. Murder all of these guys. I'm glad. I am kind of glad now that the thumbnail from the last video was worth it. In that the poke shells were going to enact their revenge, because they actually did. Also, did they get cold? Let's see. They are cold. The issue is they're not cold enough. I don't think they ever will get cold enough, because the thermal conductivity of the carbon dioxide is awful. It's good for the heat case for food specifically, because it works a bit differently. But yeah, just kill these guys. Kill these fools. Oh yeah, you're gonna get counterattacked. I believe in you guys. You can do it. Zap them. Bookshelf Civil War. Well, it's not really a civil war. There you go. Rip poke shells. Right, that'll do. Don't drop off any more eggs. I guess we'll just do something else with the poke shells. Yeah, so we murdered poke shells because they almost murdered nails, or hammer rather. They did incapacitate hammer, so they're currently resting next to a very suspicious looking poke shell. Let's take a cot and put it in the main base. That would be a good idea. Yeah. See, we can put a metal statue here. The father poke shell advocate is not pleased. This room should hopefully get a little bit hotter. I guess not. The dupes haven't been running on it too long. Right, we do actually have some glossy Drecos in here now. So let's build these doors, get these Drecos sealed in, and then we'll remove the incubators and put some triage cots in here with lights. We'll make this a little hospital. So we have the ceramic bottle emptier. So now, if we dump the liquid sulfur on this, it should work. And let's make the sweep only again. And grab, I guess, this bowl. Albert Fartstein. Get on that and we'll watch that quickly. Build up 1x3 pit in space and put pinch eggs in it for lime. Yeah, that's what we should do. We'll do that today as well. First, you're going to move the liquid sulfur. Hopefully it won't solidify into a tile this time. Otherwise, I'll feel very stupid. Right, okay. Okay, that worked. Stop. That is conducting... Right, you need to sweep this up immediately. Because that's conducting heat. That's conducting heat with the ceramic now. That's gonna cool again. Oh, God. Look. Right. We're gonna do it right this time. Look, see, we got the door. Turn off access. So now, no one can get through here. So that should be an errand for... Albert. Yeah, there we go. So that was the correct way of doing this. Can you do it fast enough? God damn it. Ah. I think I have to suspend this in the air and drop it. I think I have to put it here. Okay. Look. You are going to hang out down here till this is done. Right? Don't make any excuses. At least now you should get everything done. Right. Ceramic. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, but ceramic bottle emptier up here. Let's see. We got sulfur down here. Still loads of liquid sulfur. So dump the liquid sulfur in here. Now, I just need you to grab this, put it in here. Oh, wait. Yeah, that won't work. I don't think that's going to get to solidifying temperature. You just sweep that. And I need you to do that until we get a very little liquid blob here. Interesting. Just commanding you to do that was enough. Right. That works. Okay. So this is all the same temperature now, so this shouldn't solidify. So deconstruct this. Let's rebuild the ladder. I'm going to be very pleased if this actually... okay, that melted, so we need to sweep it up again. It's fine. Build the ladder first. Sweep this. Yeah, that works. Okay. So now, let's save it. Now that we've got the sulfur and the bits where we want it to be, when this starts erupting again. We've done this a little early. Like, if we get this working, it'll be 15 cycles until it works. And then we'll see whether it actually works or not. Someday I'll listen to your micro. Well, I kind of did. Like, we're almost there. Right, let's build the tile here now. We did restrict access. So this is the only dupe in the area now, so they are actually doing everything quickly. Okay. I guess that can be sandstone for now. That doesn't need to be insulated tile, but whatever. Come down here. Now build that. Oh, I've realized the issue with this. they won't be able to leave. Yes. What the dilemma? There doesn't need to be a huge amount of gas. It just needs to be two different particles. So maybe if they exhale for a while, we'll have time to deconstruct this and rebuild it. And we'll have the gas out here. Move to the left. Yes, but the thing is, the dupe... Also, hello, Cyber God 5. Or Cyber... Yeah, whatever your name is. Welcome, welcome. The issue is, we need the dupe to exhale in here to breathe out the gases to fill this with the right gases. That's what we want. They can't do that over here. I'm just gonna try and get them to exhale first of all to see if that produces the gases. Right, so now you remove your suit. So now you've exhaled and you've produced the right gases. And the natural gas actually pushed the sulfur out of the way. No, it didn't. It condensed the sulfur. Right. Okay. And then that condensed immediately. Okay, that did not work. Oh, I should remember. When the dupe farts, it displaces the gas anyways. Oh, and this sulfur's all condensing as well. That doesn't matter, because more sulfur will come out of here, and so long as the gas stays down here, that should be fine. Yes. We're currently on our Flip Farters run, where all the dupes fart, and we're on a Flipped Asteroid. And we're trying to make an Escher fountain here, this geyser. Yeah, they're always going to fart cold gas, so we just need a lot of mass here. Right, let's reload. Leave 1 kilogram of ice. Yes, that is a good idea. So what we could do is we could put ice in there, and then that will... If we put in a very small amount of ice, then that will evaporate into steam. And that can be one of the gases. And then the other gas can be... something else liquefiable. Like... chlorine. We just need... We can do less, but it's a lot of micro vanilla. Yeah, let's see. I'm learning a little bit tonight. Also, how are the fishies? Let's just have a quick fish update. So yeah, Whiskers is there, just currently having a bit of a lounge. Patties are all right. We did actually get some new fish. I got some bristlenose plecos, but they mostly just hang out over by the filter inlet tube over there. So, yeah. But they're acclimatizing and they're having fun. Or they've acclimatized already, I suppose. But yes, the goal. So the goal is actually for me to just get to the late game, because I I haven't done that on stream very much. And yeah, the goal is we have all farting dupes, so they all produce natural gas. And we started on the Flipped Asteroid because I hadn't done it before and I wanted to try it. So the goal is to get to the late game, and we're in sort of mid-game. Like, we're making steel, we have geysers tamed, we have petroleum access, we have exosuits, we have lots of critter ranches, but we're not, like, super properly set up yet. So what I'm trying to do at the moment is we have a Sulfur Geyser here that's feeding all of these Sweetles and Grubs on this ranch here. And our storage is filling up over here. So what I'm doing is I'm making an Escher Waterfall here, so you guys can see how that works. And then when this erupts, it will just fill this up and down, and it won't overpressurize. So that's the aim. Right, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pour more liquid sulfur in here to get the mass we want. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try brute forcing it first. We'll try pouring all the liquid sulfur down here. So, because it's all high temperature. And then we'll leave the dupe there to fart. Hopefully the extra mass from this will mean that we can get in and get out. Because that would be quicker than all the other micro we have to do. You're new to this game, so you'll sit and watch. Nice, nice. Yeah, this probably won't make a huge amount of sense, but I'm trying to build some kind of contraption that uses a sort of weird behavior in the physics of this game. And our dupe, Albert, is surrounded by lava. They're having a fun time. Yeah. I'm a bit of a fish enthusiast, in case you haven't noticed. Right, okay. So there's liquid sulfur in there now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild the tile. We'll just make it a regular tile. I guess make it out of granite then. It's fine. Do not entomb yourself. That would not be very helpful. Oh. We don't have enough granite. That's hot granite. Okay, that's fine. Standing in the sulfur lowers the temp. That's true. We'll be extra quick then. The granite was hot, so that should help. Oh wow, that does lower the temp. Right, move over here. Then rebuild it. Okay. So this granite has a fair amount of heat in it, so that should help us a lot. So now, unequip your clothing. No, okay, not your clothing. Unequip your suit. Okay, so now the dupe has immediately farted because the suit contained natural gas from the dupe farting. So that has pushed out some of the sulfur. Let's take the suit and equip that again. Oh, God. Here you go. Wear the suit. It was too much. The gas was too much. It cooled down the stuff immediately. The granite did not conduct the heat. Now it's just natural gas and there's no carbon dioxide. Right. Oh, the gas is the suit? Ah, okay. So the high mass approach... Yeah, so the high mass approach isn't great because we can't get the high mass to stay in these tiles while we fill this one with gas. Okay. Let's reload again. One more time. So I think what we'll do is we'll just fill it with a load of liquid sulfur, as much as we can get for mass, and then we'll put the liquefiables in the sulfur and evaporate them and hopefully get the tiles where we want them to go. And I hope this works. You can corner deliver it to a bin from the top left. Yeah, okay, that seems good. Right, so let's build the storage bin then. Use a dropper into wall trick. Okay, so if we build the storage bin here, then we could build that tile here. And yeah, that should work. Okay, let's build this out of ceramic. So let's go... Deconstruct these. Bottle emptier here. Would be not bring enough ceramic for that. I guess the ceramic doesn't matter there. What have we got in here? We not have enough material left to build another one. Well, that's not ideal. Okay. Build a gas bridge with input and top tile. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, let's try that. That sounds fun. Okay. Deconstruct the storage bin. Sorry, this is going to be a lot of annoying micro. So... yeah, so we can build a gas bridge like this. We'll make this out of ceramic again. And then we can run the gas through this pipe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that seems good. Input and top tile. Yes. Because we need the vent down here. We need the vent down here so that the gas can escape. Well, how's it going to work if there's no vent? Oh, I see. Right, okay. Yeah, corner deconstruct pipes. So we'd put an insulated pipe in here. We'd put the gas bridge here. That doesn't seem to make any sense. Because we need the gas to get over to this pipe. But why do we need the gas bridge, though? Oh, it's just to direct the gas over here. Oh, I see. Okay, now I get it. Right, okay. So... Yeah. Okay, I get that now. Right, okay. Let's build the gas pipe. So, we just need to fill it with 2 different types of gas. And we do have 2 different types of gas. So, we'll go and build it here. Everyone can come and help with this. So I can go down here. There we go. You can build all of that. Let's re-enable access to space. Then get this out of here. And then we'll redump the sulfur in here. Get some mass in there. Once we built all of this. You build the bridge towards the left, you retrieve the material. Yes, okay. Yeah, this is one of those moments where I appreciate the back seating, because I could sit here and fiddle around with this for hours, but you guys probably wouldn't enjoy that too much. Okay. Let's just speed up again. Let's get everyone to build this. So that will be at least one more day. But yeah, I guess the plan will be to bring in a packet of oxygen and a packet of carbon dioxide. Because this carbon dioxide is already hot as well, so that will help. You're busy doing your schoolwork, fair enough. But yeah, I want to get this solved today. I don't want to spend more than one stream working on this. In fact, that's usually how it goes. Like, that's my issue, is that I usually try and get everything, like, each little thing done in one stream. And because I don't have that much time to stream, it kind of ends up getting a bit challenging, but I can go a little bit later tonight than usual, so we'll get this done. Yeah, you guys do need to build this. Let's Friday 9. Friday 9 the construction. I might just try explaining whatever is happening and why. It's a starvation. Yeah, you guys need to have your downtime to go to bed, and then we'll resume in a minute. Do all these plastic tiles later. Although, actually, you should do these ones now. You might need to start with bottom tile. Okay, I do want to grab all of this liquid sulfur. I just have them build all the pipe first. Also, where is the, oh yeah, you can finish this as well. That's fine. Yeah, do that as well. Get this polluted water consumed. Yeah, you guys are idle now, that's fine. Come on, guys, come build this pipe. I guess you're building this pipe first, that's okay. Hey Nemetrek, how you doing? We are back on the Flipped Asteroid today, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to set up an Escher fountain by this liquid sulfur geyser. And it's a lot more complicated than the previous Escher fountain we made with the saltwater geyser on that other run, the Rime Time run. And because the sulfur is just like turning to solid, it's not ideal. See some pipes that won't get built. Yeah, that's true. Let's deconstruct these and reconstruct them. Seems fine. Waiting for them to build the gas pipe anyways, so that's okay. But yeah, we want to make an Escher fountain for our liquid sulfur so that it will just store infinitely from the geyser. Mostly just because I want to build the thing on this run. Because we built it on the Rime Time run, and then I stopped that run for other reasons a while ago. So I want to get it done on this build. I want to get that build done on this run. That's the plan. You should be able to reach all of this now. You guys actually going to come in here and do this? Yeah, you have got the errands. So you're not just you're not going to just have it bounce out into space. Well, I mean, that is what we're going to do, but we're consuming all of the sulfur. So what we're going to do is we're going to we're going to have the sulfur come out of here, and this is going to be our storage tank. And that when this goes dormant, it will be full, and it will come back down, and then it will all get consumed. We're going to have the pump as well, but I haven't even thought about that yet because we just need the fountain to work first. So, yeah, Daniel's on this pipe. Check Discord. Right. Ah, I see. I see what you mean. Okay. We'll get onto that in a second. Right, so we need to build the two bridges so we get the two different gas pockets in here. Because if I build a ceramic tile here, this is going to cool right away up. But I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't actually matter because this will fill up with the sulfur again, so it shouldn't cause any issues. We'll just end up with some gas up here. Also, apologies if I don't see chat for a second. Just trying to organize my Discord window in here as well. Yeah, 2 steps. Yeah, I see what you mean. Speed up again. Rebuild these hydroponics. It didn't actually remove the pipes, that's good. It's flooded. Transit tube access, okay. That's fine. I would sweep it, but my friend is currently playing Dredge. I need to turn those off. Right, there you go. Also, you need to flood the place with hot sulfur to keep the temp. Yes. We do not have a huge amount of hot sulfur. We have some hot sulfur. The gas will push it aside. Okay. There you go. So now you guys are working on the pipe. I don't think speed 3 is actually helping, so we'll keep it at speed 2. You guys are on break again. Me building the pipe like this doesn't matter, does it? I see, yeah, those are liquid blobs. So what I'll do as well is I'll move the ladder over here, just so that I can fit this bottle emptier here, and not worry about it. We're gonna get there, somehow. Everyone's gonna have a break first. Right, this pump is running now. It's good. Yeah, that is good, because we've actually just run out of polluted water up here. That's fine. Those have stopped growing because of body temperature. Because that polluted water is dupe gold. Right. Well, I'll think about that later. We'll heat it up later. Come on, dupes, get off break. I need you to build stuff. We're running out of time as well. This erupts in 14 cycles, and we need the gas. The gas needs to be in place in 14 cycles. We may have to resume this tomorrow. I'm not 100% confident we'll get it finished in the next hour. But at least we have a gem in the other asteroid now, so those dupes can just hang out there and not worry too much. 1x2 would pump at the side. With a storage bin nearby a mineral of choice. I mean, they're nearly done. If the pipe was much longer, I probably would. Actually, that's funny, because we have a load of hot igneous rock in here. I should probably... No, if I make the gas too hot, it's gonna do something. Build yourself in an unequipped suit. I mean, we were already talking about that. Like, that's why we're trying to do these pipes. Like, how do we get the dupe out afterwards? Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. So, literally build like a little gas room with a pump, with a mini pump, have the dupe exhale, and then build the pipe. Yeah, no, I get it now. I mean, we've already got the gases here, though. Like, it's not going to take them too long to build this pipe. They're almost done already. They're coming. Oh, what I should do, actually... Let's put a valve on this. And then we can get a really small amount of gas in there. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So let's put a valve here. Yeah, we just need really small blobs. Meter would be even better if you could make it. Yeah, we could make a meter. Yeah, let's do the meter for a change. We haven't used the meter in a while. There we go. Earned a skill point. Nice. I guess you can have mechatronics. We always need more mechatronics, dudes. Yeah, so now you just need to build all of this. At least we have the transit tube. Yeah, I need to have a look at text-to-speech. That stopped working a while ago, so I disabled the command. But we will have to come back and have a look at that. Because I liked having the option of people being able to type text-to-speech stuff. And I liked having it on channel points. I don't think I want to do it with bits. It feels a bit meh having to pay bits to, like, do text-to-speech. Basically, I just want something that people want to spend their channel points on. You're getting all of this built, that's good. So you can deconstruct this as well. And then we can actually just put the bottle empty here to dump the hot sulfur. Bits could be for manual text-to-speech. Yeah, I don't think I want to make it like a huge amount of bits, though. Is that priority 9? No. Let's make that priority 9. What's that built to? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I already say what you guys say anyways. Oh, this thing needs power. Right. There we go. Needs to be moderated so people don't abuse it. Yes, it's true. I don't actually have a moderator. I just have Nightbot at the moment. I'm not sure I'm big enough to need a moderator yet. You guys run break again.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, CyberGod5. I do appreciate the company. So does Whiskers. We do usually stream 7:30 to 10:30 British time, so at the moment it's GMT +1. But that's schedule. But yeah, and we play Auction Not Included Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at the moment, and we play Dice and Spit program on the Tuesday. And Wednesday is my day where I don't stream, and I usually do something video editing related or something IRL related. Do you guys actually need the extra morale from all this downtime? I'm not sure you do. It's just +4 morale. Feel like you guys could probably go a few days without the +4 morale and get a bit more stuff done. I don't know. Doesn't feel good. You need a little bit of downtime to go to the bathroom and everything anyways, so I don't think I'm going to touch that. I'll just be a little bit patient. Right, gas meter valve. So limit amount, how much can I set it to? 0.1? 0.01? I can. Does that actually work? I would hope so. Leonardo da Vinci earned a skill point. Yes, I know what some people use their channel points on, is renaming all the dupes. They all have fart/punctuation themed names at the moment. And then Nails is called Hammer because I thought that was funny. Right, that's set. So obviously that's not connected to a gas yet. We'll connect it later. Right. This pipe just needs to be built. So finish that, please. Then we'll save it and have a look. Oh, we need to put the stuff down here. The liquid sulfur. So build this as well. Who's on the way to do that? It's Daniel Fartenheit. A lot and hot, yeah. I'm going to be very pleased if I get this working today, but I don't think it's going to happen. Be a very nice surprise at this point. Great. We got another one. You actually do it when the vent is erupting, that way it doesn't cool down. Yeah, maybe. I just want to get it set up in advance. Let's see. Right, I'm going to save it again. Let's try this again. So, first of all, dump the liquid sulfur in here. What I'll do now is I'll deactivate the door. He's ready to do it. so you'll solidify the blob at the vent. God, it's annoying trying to do this micro thing where I don't know 100% what I'm doing. Get out of there. Oh. That all conducted immediately with ceramic gas bridge. Right, okay. That didn't work. GG! Yeah, all this stuff needs to be hot. Oh. Reload time, fish time. Looking at these fish a lot tonight. Yes, I am excited because there are still some fry alive in the little tank. So yeah. You know, at this point, silly device, I think I am just gonna do it over the hot vent. Stop wasting my time now. I'll leave a backup save in case it doesn't work once the vent is erupting. But yeah, I think that makes the most sense at this. Yeah, Front's doing okay. Yes, we'll have to leave it. We'll have to leave it here because we'll need to wait for this to erupt. But that's fine. Right. Let's re-enable. Yeah, the door is enabled. Okay, so literally just stop doing stuff in here then. Or preheat all the stuff with some magma or something. Oh, I'm not going to worry about that. We've only got 13 cycles left, to be honest. This should all work better once we've just got the liquid sulfur in here. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for now. I'll keep going. I'll keep going until 10:30 then. What else are we going to do? Let's see. We are slowly pumping the polluted water in here. The polluted water is too cold now. Because that bit is too cold. Need to put something in here to heat it up. Do I have anything that's hot? Not really. I mean, anything like a solid that I could just put in there immediately. These insulated tiles are colder than the temperatures, so that's not ideal. Maybe that's just what I need to do. Maybe I'll just connect it up here. Let's see. I'm not really sure what to do for the rest of the stream if we're not working on that. It's going to heat up very slowly. We do have a load of we do have a load of hot igneous rock up here. But obviously I'm just going to build a temperature plate out of that to heat the room up. The problem is the water is... I could even just put a temperizer in here to heat this up quickly. Well, one of them is working. How long is that going to stay working for? Might almost be enough. There's a chance that the gas will cool down or heat up within a few dozen cycles, and vent blob will turn into free or evaporate. We haven't pumped the gas in here yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up when we want to move the gas in there to whichever gas we want to move. So there's no gas currently in the pipe. So this should remain stable if we don't touch it. You know what, I'm being silly. Let's just take this and run it through... We can run this lute of water through this room to heat it up a little bit. Just do that for now. Then that can go up here. So I don't want to make these radiant pipes, I'll just make them regular pipes. In fact, to be honest, if I just made the... If I just made it radiant over here, would that be enough? I think it would be. I'm gonna make like one radiant pipe over here, maybe. We'll see. I'll just try doing this with regular liquid pipe first, see if that'll be good enough. Because eventually this polluted water is all super cold, so I'll need to heat that up a decent amount. Already. Well, they're working on that. I need to think of what I'm going to do with this oxygen room as well, because I wasn't happy with the previous design. We'll focus on this next stream until the sulfur vent erupts. But I don't really want to work on it today. Feels a bit late for that now. So the eventual plan for this room is it's eventually going to be a pit branch. I'm going to get more dirt from that. I'm going to feed stuff to a tree. But we haven't gone to the forest asteroid yet to grab the tree. That's why I haven't done that yet. Yeah, go to sleep. Do hope they fix this bug soon. It's mildly annoying. They don't sleep on the beds properly. This room is warmer again now that you've been making all the wolframite. Oh, making all the tungsten, that's fine. What's the plan with all the sulfur spewing upwards? I think the plan is that we're gonna consume it fast enough that it's never gonna reach the top. Like, this is a active period of 71 cycles. We're consuming it at a constant rate of 2 kilograms per second. The net overall flow is going to be about 2.5 kilograms per second. So it's going to fill up at a rate of 0.5 kilograms per second overall. And this bit here can hold like about 40 tons. So for 40,000 divided by 0.5 is... funny maths. 80,000 seconds. So that's more than 75 cycles. So I don't think it's ever going to fill up completely, and then it will just drain down. And yeah, the abyssalite is hot. So actually, that is a good point. Let's replace this. That's a good idea. We're lacking obsidian. Is there any obsidian on this asteroid? Actually, what am I talking about? We'll have obsidian on this asteroid. How much do we have? Give me a moment. I'll unpause it while we do. Select the thing. How much obsidian do we have? We have 96 tons. Great. Send obsidian over. Okay. And then come back here. And then once we've grabbed some obsidian, we'll build these walls up. Good point. Right, let's speed up again. Making up pipe. It'll take you too long to make that pipe. Now you're actually working on it again. So we'll have the side effect of heating up this area slightly. So I'll insulate this pipe as... Yeah, that's actually something I want to do. I want to make this insulated pipe, not regular pipe. So let's cancel that. Make this insulated. Regular insulated should be fine. You can build tiles in the middle of those bridges and not make a puddle at the bottom. What, for the sulfur tamer? What have we got in the pod? Let's have a look. Stop moving buttons around. Let's see. No more farters. I haven't passed up a farter yet, I don't think. I might have accidentally, but I don't think if I have, any of you have noticed. And after eruption, make a puddle, deconstruct bottom, and it should work. Okay. $29, please. Get a bill. Yeah, we'll see how much that gets heated up by. This is still actually being consumed, I guess because this water was hot from the natural gas room. I could feed in a bit more from here. Set this to like 10. It is warm after all. Yeah, I think I'll go to the end of the cycle, and then we'll get the oxygen room built on the polluted asteroid, or the metallic asteroid, tomorrow. And then once the sulfur geyser erupts, we'll resume building that, and hopefully get our Escher fountain to work. But before we do, let's go and build that obsidian. Now that we have loads. I'll do. Yeah, thank you for walking me through this, because it's kind of foreign to me, and a little bit fiddly. But I do appreciate a little bit of help. I'm still a little bit injured. I also never built the hospital over here. Let's build that quickly. Let's do it poke shells. Let's do me for disrespecting the poke shells. There you go. Now you can have some actual you can have some actual medical care to tend to your grievous poke shell wounds. Oh no, you weren't able to help. Rip. You might be able to help tomorrow when this thing actually erupts. But yeah, I think trying to build it before it erupts is going to be harder. Especially like if we started building it like 70 cycles before it erupted again, or 60 cycles, then maybe we could have like preheated it. But there's no real point now. Just have it erupt, have it full of hot sulfur, and then just lodge the gas in there after the fact. And if it doesn't work, we'll think of something else. Yes, sadly, this machine is currently denied its purpose of existence. I don't think we have more than one sulfur geyser on this star map. So I do think this is all the sulfur we have until we do a sour gas boiler, but that's going to take ages. Yeah, have your snooze, then wake up and finish all this stuff. There you go. Decor is not great in the bedroom, but that's okay. We're up to around 250 reed fiber, that's not bad. See, yeah, I'm gonna get these finished too, hopefully. It's a bit weird that our dupes have the break in the middle of the day, because when nighttime rolls around, you kind of expect them to stop doing stuff, but they just keep doing stuff. Wait a minute. Why is it all flying backwards now? Oh, because this isn't connected. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that 50-50 for now, and then I'll rearrange this pipe once it's all warm enough. Right, there we go. It's coming back now. So let's see how much this water warms up by. I mean, this has been sat in the base for a while, so it's plenty warm. It's this water here that I'm worried about. Also, we had loads more ice melt. So let's sweep this up as well. Yes, I'm sure this is going to cause absolutely no issues. I think I might make this a thumbnail today. Like, renovations in progress. Albert Bartstein was the one doing the work as well, so it's only fair that they get to be in the thumbnail today, even if it's something mostly irrelevant. There we go. Good job, guys. Right. So that water is coming through and it's heating up a couple of degrees. So that's warm enough for now, but it won't be warm enough for later. So let's put a single radiant section on. Let's make that out of stone. You got the tungsten right here. Should be able to build this pretty quickly. So no one can be bothered. There you go. 5 squared is on it. There you go. Right, so what we got? I have now realized the problem with this plate. We need this to recirculate. And that's not going to work either because this isn't consuming enough of it at the moment. You know what? If this pipe is sat here, it should work. Let's just let it run for a bit. This is going to explode though, probably. Yeah, this is going to explode. That's not an issue. It is going to explode into a steam room. Could be worse. Yeah, so let's not feed completely boiling polluted water from the plant either. These are starting to grow again now. Is it going to explode? I don't think it is. There you go. Ooh. Well, I mean, so long as at least one plant is functioning, it's kind of doing its job, so we'll leave it at that. Right. I'm going to wrap it up now, because I will, when I return on Friday, we are going to actually build this oxygen machine while we're waiting for that geyser to erupt. But we've had to think about all that stuff, and we did some other renovations on this asteroid, so it's not been a complete waste of time today. And we had fun. We figured out a lot of the stuff to do with it. We built another transit tube. It's all fun. We have a load of ice up here as well. I previously delivered that. But yes, let's wrap it up. So, let me play my music again. And we'll head on over. There we go. You made a little plan on Discord. Great. Well, I will absolutely read that tomorrow, and we'll figure it out together. So make sure you come back tomorrow so that I don't just pour sulfur everywhere. But I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. But yes, having it actually erupting is probably what we need for the heat transfer to work. If it wasn't for the heat transfer, we probably could have done it like we're doing it, but the fact that the liquid just sort of solidifies under normal building temperatures is just making it extra complicated. Yes, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, 7:30 GMT-ish. If you like what you see, feel free to give a follow on Twitch, and you'll get a notification when I go live with what I'm playing. We do have the YouTube channel where we upload all of the VODs for Oni and Dyson Sphere program. And we post some Noita runs in there as well. We did a playthrough of Potion Craft. That was pretty fun. And we have a Discord where we hang out and we post builds and share memes and things. I do have a video out about Oxygen Not Included at the moment about the different types of asteroids that you can start on. And I'm going to do a follow-up video to that about the world traits and how they work and some interesting things you can get with the world traits in combination with the asteroid starts. So yeah, feel free to go check it out. But yeah, thanks for watching. We're going to go raid someone. The device is telling me to go raid Rand. You know what? Let's go raid Rand. He's playing FTL. He's played a lot of FTL over the years. Yeah, it's a fun game, fun little roguelike that you've probably all heard of at this point. Yes, thanks for coming to hang out at CyberGod5, and we'll go raid Rand. So raid Rand, not Rand raid. Let me have a look. Yes, it's Rand 118, not Rand 188. Okay. We're gonna raid him in like 10 seconds. So if you have any fishy emotes, feel free to share them. If not, then send him the fishy love. We're gonna raid him in 3, 2, 1. Bye for now.